Hi guys, so welcome to another video, and today's video is a little bit of a nice one because we're still in Leo season. I think we have like about a week left. I wanted to do something special, and I feel like I'm gonna start being a little bit more creative and do like signs, but in a different way. So it's not like something reoccurring, it's just something I feel like an overall message for each sign each month at the beginning of each zodiac season or every month when we move to a new sign, zodiacal sign. But I wanted to do something related to Leo, and Leo is about it's a very strong, it's a fixed sign. It's the fifth house, which is creativity, it's romance, it's children as well. But I felt called to do something about how to um, take take back your shine, bring back your spark again. So if you have been going through something where you felt not creative, or not feeling yourself, or maybe there's something that I feel like maybe most of you are going through changes and you want to bring some sort of spark back into your life, right? That light that makes you shine. So I'm still debating the title of this video, but let's stick with that. So I'm going to be using my tarot and some oracle cards. I have my life is simple, or I'm sorry, the answers are simple, right, by Sona Choquette. And I'm also going to be using this enchanted map oracle deck. So and I feel like you can read reversals with this one. Some people don't, but I'm gonna use them in some way. All right, so let's get started. Let's see. And I just saw the star. I saw the star energy. So I'm sorry for the noise. That's my little kid. Like I said, they're always around me. So, and I don't mind it. So, but all that nice music. He's being creative. All right. So how do you get your spark back? How can we help you shine brighter and better, right? Let's see. Okay. For some of you, it's about. Um, Sorry, I heard noises. I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, the first thing I get is start looking at what you're good at, right? I feel like a lot of you have a lot of very creative um, ideas, or are very creative, a lot of things, using your hands, painting. For some of you, maybe like decorating as well, maybe gardening as well with the Seven of Pentacles here. And maybe some of you have been also wanting to step into the creativity to maybe gain some sort of some sort of like make money out of it, right? Like a side hustle in some way. But again, try to make like a list of what you're good at and start kind of seeing the potential in that. I feel like definitely you guys are very, very creative. We have the Five of Pentacles, which I feel like some of you, like I said, maybe you have been going through something difficult. There is, five signifies changes, so maybe this is a card where it's kind of like depressed, like feeling under the weather. Like definitely there's something here or situation, or maybe there could be other people that could be, making you feel um, not yourself lately. And it's kind of like where you guys like under the weather, and when you feel like that heaviness of, not feeling yourself, like feeling lost, hopeless in some way, right? I feel like, it kind of takes that spark away from you, obviously. This is, it kind of reminds me where, you just want to be isolated, you want to stay away from people, and this video is actually to help you, support you, get out of that energy. So from the start, I feel like what you guys need to do is, make a list, of what you're good at and try to step into your creativity. For some of you, I saw that also cooking could be very beneficial for you as well. Like I said, maybe you have been looking at ideas on how to make money, right? Because maybe money could be a little bit tight as well. And if you are someone who is good at cooking, I do sense that that could help you, right? Kind of get where you want to be, and it kind of helps, your self esteem too. I like to cook. I like to bake, and often I feel so nice when people tell me that they really like my food, and I should open a restaurant. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse, so another card telling me that definitely you have been going through something difficult. Where your shine, your light has been kind of dimmed. Um, feeling very emotional, maybe disconnected from your intuition, from your femininity. I feel like some of you definitely need to work on your chakras, aligning your chakras, cleaning your chakras every day. It's something that I would um, recommend a lot of people to do, because this is how we also clear ourselves energetically. Kind of like when you take a bath or a shower, right, and you clean yourself. Um, let's see what else. Let's see here. How do they gain take their power back, or their shine, or their spark back? How can they shine? We have death here. So for some of you, I feel like there is some old, maybe even version of yourself that you need to let go. Often, with this, especially the this five of pentacles, right? Um, because sometimes he talks about being depressed, and as you can read the word depressed, is kind of like when you are being pressed down, right? And so your light is not able to shine because you're being covered by something, by this illusion of you being disconnected and not being enough. So definitely there is an ending here, major arcanas. I often associate major arcanas with life. Life choices, where life is not really about your choice, but it's just something that ending in your life where you are needing to move away from. And some of you are leaving behind an old version of yourself where it no longer resonates with you. This is why maybe you're feeling like, depressed or low, like low vibrational, because it's kind of like the when the butterfly goes into its cocoon, it's so dark in there, and just there's like a new beginning here, a rebirth. There's a transformation happening here for some of you. And also, with that said, also a transformation of your gift. We have temperance, very beautiful energy here. So, bringing you into balance again. This is healing, balance, connecting with your higher self as well. And I feel like also connecting with your creativity is one of the best ways that you're going to be able to shine. For some of you, if you feel like, doing something on social media, right? Uploading pictures, even if it's, for example, a long time ago, I used to go into nature, take pictures, and I used to be very creative with my phone. Nothing, no expensive camera. There used to be amazing pictures, and I stopped doing that, and I went into this company, and supposedly I was gonna make money from it, but I stopped taking pictures and I disconnected from that. Um, some of you are being guided to be in nature more as well, because nature does bring some sort of healing. Connect with water. We have the Queen of Cups here. Drink water. Clean yourself with water while in the shower. I feel like definitely there's something clear in here in your life, so you're able to move to the next stage. Let's see. So what's coming after this? We have the Three of Pentacles. Also, some of you moving away from work. Leaving work, a workplace that doesn't help you or support you. Like, I feel like maybe you're not even happy there. Maybe they're not paying you enough. They're not even being appreciated. You're not being appreciated there. So, with this death card, whatever is meant to go, it needs to go. And for some of you, you're being called to release this before life steps in, because major arcanas, it's about that, right? And there's like a very new beginning here happening for you. And sometimes, you know, when life takes away things from you, that is much harder, because um, it's like all, sudden changes that sometimes you don't even see coming, right? We also have the Ace of Wands as well. So again, like, not having that creative spark, right? That energy, that like being yourself, like wanting to do something for you. And I feel like this, for some of you, is related to work. Maybe there's a work environment that doesn't let you get where you want to be. Maybe it's also getting in the way for you to kind of start something creative. Like I said, there's the Seven of Pentacles. I'm telling you, that you guys have a lot of skills that can, um, you know, help you get where you want to be, because there's no other job, right, than the one that you love to do every day, that doesn't feel like a job, right? That's, and if it makes you money, like, wow. I've been doing tarot for actually a long time, and I started channels before, and I had to let it go because I was going through this death, right? And I just didn't have the time, energy, or the creativity. But I'm back, and right now, like, it's invaded with tarot readers, and I'm just trying to step into my creativity to bring help and support. And one of my intentions with this channel is kind of support you guys as well. But again, I want to make sure that in order for you to, shine as bright as you need to be, you know what steps you need to take, right? Because this is the purpose of this reading in some way. All right, so let's see what else. I'm right now focusing on, what is going to unfold after these changes, and definitely they're going to be happening. These changes. We have the Nine of Cups and the reverse. Let's see what else. Oh, okay. I know I saw it up right, and this is very beautiful. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles. So I feel like right at the beginning, whenever you go through these changes, it's going to feel like life. It's probably not helping you and supporting you, but I feel like later on down the line, you are definitely going to see the benefits of this. So, like I said, and if you have been wanting to create something, to do something, maybe start like a small business, start it small, I mean, I've seen people go from like very small, like a very